That's the Ninth Ward Big Dog. You're not watching Nolazine.
Okay, so everybody know I'm about the Ninth Ward, but they have a Ninth Ward in Atlanta and a few other places. So tell the people, what Ninth Ward you talking about?
I'm talking about the New Orleans Ninth Ward, like the Desire Project Ninth Ward, yeah, like Louisiana Project.
Okay, and so give them a little history about that, cause they got probably the two biggest projects ever in the Ninth Ward.
Shit. They had the Black Panthers back there. Shit, it's really historical. You know what I'm saying? A lot of movements came from that back there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of unity and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And also, you have a known father from back there.
Yeah.
That's still kind of making noise throughout the system.
He active.
Yeah. Shout him out.
Yeah.
Because he might see this.
Yeah, that's Key Kizak. Yeah.
Yeah, but he might see this interview.
Yeah.
Okay. So, being Lil Key, also, you have a famous cousin now.
Yeah.
And Rob49.
Yeah.
So let's jump into. So actually, what made you actually become one? Music artist.
Really, I always wanted a voice, you know what I'm saying, tell my story and shit. So it was and then what really made me hop in the music industry, I was in Miami and the producer, he was like, man, you might as well try, you know what I'm saying? It never hurt to try, you know what I'm saying? He it's a free bag if you got the right type of style and did it about something. I'm like, all right, I tried it. He was like, man, you sound great. You need to invest into this. So I was like, all right.
Still got you. So I don't know if you was home when he made a song or you was in jail, but were you home actually the first time you heard Rob49 actually say your name in the song? And I'm talking about you was shooting at the
The state troopers.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't at home.
Oh, so you was actually in jail when he rapped about that?
Yeah, I was in jail.
So how you felt the first time you heard that though?
I was happy because my case was closed, but I was like, man, what the fuck? This nigga tripping.
I ain't lie, when I first heard that, I said, wait, he shot at the state troopers and he ain't dead? He got away with it? They ain't try to kill him on the way to jail? So kind of explain that situation without, doing too much.
Really, it was a situation where it was it was really I'm not going back to jail. That shit dead. This was gonna happen because I'm not going back to jail. Today or tomorrow, I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna stand on that. Cause jail, it is gonna go left before I go back there. Yeah, so that was that situation.
Then you actually end up going back after coming home just now. You just getting home again.
No, with that situation, they had to caution it. It was about 4 of them. I was like, nah.
You can try it again, huh? You ain't try it twice, huh?
I ain't tried it twice.
I got you. So, people gonna see, if you had the newspaper article and different things about that, and so many rappers try to live a certain life, but it's you got the proof to show that you kind of went through a lot of different things.
Yeah, I went through a lot of stuff, yeah.
So, for a person who just seeing this, who kind of hearing about you right now, I'm tell them, a little bit about yourself.
Really, the paperwork speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? 15, I was in Orleans Parish. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really have no childhood growing up. I was in Orleans Parish prison.
Right.
How that was when they was showing the videos with the guns and all that stuff on there. So what.
Oh, you was in old jail.
Yeah, so what was going on.
Big ass rats in
there.
That bit was dirty.
Me and my pa was up in there together actually. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
So where you're, am I on the same dome?
Nah, they kept us separated because they said.
They knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Cause I was I think 2 years ago, last time I went to jail, they was if they had if a dude's probably from the age of 15 through maybe 18.
Yeah.
Or they put them on on their own side or some shit like that.
That's a juvenile pod or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on there for a little minute till I made 17. They put me in a population.
And so what happened when you first with the population? Because like a lot of people hear these stories. Like I tell people it's kind of funny. I used to actually like going to jail just to go to older things.
Yeah.
Because like people be seeing the stories of the dudes on the jail, but they don't know them dudes be crying at older thing. The dudes be like, "You think I'm coming home, bitch?
What?
You got 4 murders. You better grab a
to
Snicker."
Yeah. Catch you a bonk in a pallet and, take you a nap.
So like being in Orleans, growing up, like I'm like, what was the craziest thing you ever saw in there?
The craziest thing I ever saw, I saw a nigga get like 2 eggs stuck up his butt, like, and tied to the balls, like they choked him up. But they were just trying to degrade him as a man, so they did him that, like.
I ain't gonna lie, but I went up there for a week, and a nigga told me if they shit niggas down, and I ain't know what he talking about. And when he told me, I said, boy, nigga shit me, I've ever seen him on the streets. I just gotta kill him. I'm gonna clean up back there. Like, that's nasty. The feces, the shit they hit you. I'm like, they got a lot of crazy shit that people do you in jail. Yeah, especially if they don't fuck with you.
Yeah. But the craziest thing they do in jail right now, they make the darts with like, it's called a aid dart. Like people with HIV, they mix their blood with the feces, and they put it in a dart. And like when you walk past their cell, they hit you with that bitch, and you automatically got AIDS.
Oh shit. Yeah, kids, please don't go to all these parishes.
Yeah.
Don't. But I'm gonna tell you the craziest shit I seen in all these is when they sent me to the tent, like about this like 2011 or something. So this dude's got yellow bands on, but they playing with the punks.
Yeah.
Like the punks wearing the fucking white, little tighty whitey draw with the shirt wrapped around their head. Yeah. And niggas just going around a little domes beating on their chest, but they playing with the punks. I'm like, man, this is fucking. I don't want to see real prison if they got this going on in the tent.
I'm trying to tell you.
Then I'm like, and then at night, niggas put sheets on the beds. I'm like, this ain't it. I don't need to be in this.
Yeah. Actually, I was in a situation where I was arguing with a dude. He messed with that type of lifestyle. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, we at a barbecue and I try to holler at your cousin or something. You gonna tell him I said I'm gonna shoot you, man. You crazy, boy. He like, so you gonna expose me? That ain't no. I'm like, expose you, nigga. You gonna die. You ain't about to even talk to none about. You ain't even be able to family function or school or nothing with me. Oh, you crazy?
Like I saw the interview. Like a dude said, man, he saw a dude. He come home and he like ride nice so. And so like all his female cousins asked, like, man, can we holler at dude? He like, no. He told him why. Dude like, man, your cousin trying to holler at me. Like, dude, I saw you messing with boys in there. Why would I let you mess with my little cousins?
That's facts, though.
But like, dudes get mad at you.
Yeah.
Like I think in their mind, they feel like it's 2 different worlds. And in that world I'm messing with boys, in this world I'm back straight.
Brother, like that don't go like that. I don't know which part of the game, brother. That don't go like that, brother.
They out their mind, huh?
Yeah, they out their mind.
Okay, so far as yourself growing up, who influenced you to actually, become one full-time music artist? Like, who you saw?
Man, growing up, like I said, like, I wouldn't say, like, I wasn't even really influenced with music at the time because I was still really in the streets. So it was just like, I'm listening to Slim stories and going to do my research. Oh, he really did this. And, you know what I'm saying? Checking into people's backgrounds and stuff. But as far as, like, I saw growing up that really, like, made me wonder, like, I'd probably say Soulja Slim because he really cut, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so tell the world, I'm like, how did you actually, come up with your name? Because, like, because everybody wouldn't actually know why you say it like that.
Really? This was something the streets gave me, like, for real. Them niggas, like, because when you hear about the Night Walk and who making the most noise from, like, Wick Crossing Canal, the Florida, G-Script, Press Pulp, Elvin, all the side streets, they gonna be like, man, look, Keith, like, he's standing on business, like, you know what I'm saying? He that's the Night Walk big dog. I know y'all big homie, yeah. Like, you ain't if you from the Night Walk, you'll know, you know what I'm saying? You'll know him, and they'll be like, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's the average day like for the Night Walk big dog?
It's hard out here. Really? Shit. Call of Duty.
Cause I was just about to get on that next, like, cause we just became like the murder capital again. Yeah. Like, I want you to explain New Orleans to somebody who hasn't been, who want to come here, like New Orleans, 2022 to like 23 right now.
If you don't know what's going on, stay where you at. If you do know what's going on, stay where you at. And if you don't know nobody, just Google where you going before you go, like, brother, cause it's real out here.
But real shit, I tell people, like, if you a tourist, you got a better chance of surviving if you just stay out the way. Mind your business. Like we don't kill tourists unless you get out of bounds.
Yeah.
We kill each other.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
this is a city that known like we only kill each other. We like cousins, brothers, best friends. We just only been doing that for forever.
Nah.
Like I don't know why it's like that, but it's just we like a small city and people try to explain New Orleans, but like but it's very hard to like kind of internet beef because we 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah, you run into somebody at an event or something. You gonna run into somebody, the mall, the gas station, really.
Church. You can't go to church.
That's why you gotta keep your eyes open. Don't pray with your head down. You better look around. Shit. Seriously.
Amen.
For real.
Okay, so do you have any brand new music coming out?
I got something I'm dropping actually Monday. It's hard.
So you know, but I heard the feature. I want to know when it's coming out. When you gonna drop a song with your cousin, Rob49?
You know he got so much going on in his life right now, bruh. And shit, it's really, I guess his call. Shit, we got to get in the studio together. So.
All right. And I can tell you know, like, are y'all? I'm like first cousins.
And most definitely first cousin.
Cause like he always talked about you and like I don't know if that's your other cousin. I'm like D.
Yeah, D. That's my first cousin.
Okay, so like you know, yeah, but kind of I'm like explain that situation for people who kind of are listening to that music and they always hear your name and your other cousin D.
Explain it how, like what?
Like basically, like how y'all kids and like growing up and different things like that.
Oh shit. With my daddy and Rob, mama is brothers and sisters. Same with D. D, mama, daddy. So like, growing up, shit, we grew up in a project. We grew up in a ville, shit. But I grew up in a 9. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my section. So like, growing up, shit, we was bad as motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jacking and wagging. You know what I'm saying? Like that type. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm glad that you chose music now.
Yeah.
So like, far as being a rapper now and you taking it serious, like tell us, like what's gonna separate you from everybody else out there?
My Diddy bop, you know what I'm saying? Shit, the aggression in my voice, you gonna know like everything he's saying, like you gonna know like for sure he either in the mix or he synced it. Like you ain't got the second guess and be like, man, this is probably one of the rappers that ain't never even like for sure with me. Like,
so like this is the thing being on real street rapper and different things like that. Like what's your reaction when somebody actually make a diss record about you?
That's industry. Fuck 'em. Like,
You ain't gonna respond to
I
it?
ain't even respond. You behind the microphone 6 states so yeah. I see you at a show, I might dap you. Bitch, I like that fun like but you know yeah.
I think cause like I always tell people like I think whatever happens on the street should never touch the internet. And people always kind of make it like both hand to hand and I don't think it's supposed to go like that. So coming home, traveling the world with your cousin, you know, like, what's the craziest story you can say that happened on the road so far? Without saying names.
I can't speak on that. The craziest thing ever happened. Oh, I could speak on this. We at a show in Atlanta. It's the Nardo Wick tour. And 21 Savage, Lil Baby, all of them out there. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I got the haircut, bro, and I had got the black spray on top of my head, right? So I'm feeling myself. I'm thinking I'm bopping through that bit. So out the blue, when my cousin performing, that nigga just stopped and said on stage, "Kate, pick 10 of them and put them on stage." I said, "Huh?" That nigga said, "Go ahead." Damn. So I hopped down there. About 60 girls trying to jump over the barricade. Brother, I swear, my neck going this way, my arm going that way. So, like, I'm just, like, telling them, like, you. They like, help me over. Man, one girl, man, I helped her. You know, she got a little weight. You know what I'm saying? Man, I helped her, brother. a fucking thigh and hand slapped my head and took all the black shit out of my head. I dropped the boom. I said, oh no, man, you better hop up there yourself. You got me looking bad, all my bald spot showing.
Did you retreat and go to the backstage?
Yeah, man, I had to. Yeah, you already know. Go check him out. Threw on a hoodie and everything. We was laughing at that for about a week straight. Well, knock all the black shit off my head, bro.
So, like, you know, being on the road, like, fresh home from jail, like, did you think, like, that kind of helped you, like, see more of the world? Because, like, you know, like, most people know, people from New Orleans don't really leave out of New Orleans unless it's
Baton Rouge.
Trying to make judge or something like Houston or Baton Rouge. Yeah. But, like just traveling, flying, and just seeing all these different cities, like, do you feel like that kind of, like, opened your mind?
Yeah, it most definitely expanded. It let me see all type of different stuff. Like, I'm meeting A&Rs and stuff, executives and all type of stuff, just seeing stuff. I'm like, oh, this how they treat you. Oh. So, oh yeah, I gotta fuck with the music now. Oh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't like, look at the videos and behind the scenes, you be looking like you won't be security.
Brother, like, I ain't gonna lie. If you know, like.
That boy in the front line of him and Turbo.
Hey, look, fuck that. Hey, my cousin's security ain't security. Them niggas bullshit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas bullshit. So,
man, my boy the real security, man. Shout out Spider.
No, Spider, he A1. He A1.
I'm
talking about them new niggas. Them bullshit.
New niggas?
Yeah, they bullshit. I fuck with Spider. I love Spider.
Well, hey, you know, if you gotta be the artist and security.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I might as well start rapping my motherfucking self. You see what I'm saying? Shit.
Okay, so, like, you know, like, being around this shit for, like, you know, probably like a year now or something, huh?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, what do you enjoy most about it, and, like, what do you hate about it?
The road,
yeah, just traveling, fucking with the music.
What I love about it, the benefits, and what I hate about it is plane trips, luggage, airport, carrying damn near 5 and 6 suitcases. Like, if we come and shot with you, it'd be like, damn, we can't even bring all that, so we gotta wear it today and leave it in the hotel. I'd be like, damn, nigga, that's motherfucker Armani, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's rent. You know what I'm saying? And you know, by him being a big artist, he gonna be like, man, leave that shit, man. Get that shit. Nigga, no, I'm taking it. I gotta wear this motherfucker. 8 shirts on the airport, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? I ain't never had nothing, nigga. What you talking about? I'm out the project. Yeah, nigga.
Crazy.
Talking about, man.
So, I got this question for sure being on that road. Tell me about your craziest, like, groupie episode.
I never had a groupie. A groupie episode.
Well, you stopped me for my next question. Alright. If you could date anybody in the entertainment industry or music world, who would it be, and tell us why?
Mulatto. Good ass. So, she looks so good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but have you ever had a chance to actually see her in person?
Actually, I missed the concert of the Raising Cane thing with G Herbo, Mulatto, Moneybag, and my cousin, cause I was in Houston. But
you supposed to make that one.
I was so mad, brother. You don't understand.
Oh, but I saw you on the picture with Ari.
You know, I don't kiss and tell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the baby too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, what's your advice to one, like, younger artist that's trying to follow, like, your footsteps?
I mean, you can't fill these shoes, but I mean, if you, do your own thing, bro. You gotta just do your own thing.
So I'm gonna ask you this question, because, you know, they got a lot of people. They always got the cousin and the brother able won't rap too, because, you know, if somebody, you know, if his other cousin probably mainstream and stuff like that. So, like, what you think is gonna, like, make you different from coming out? Like, because, you know, if, like, Meek Mill cousin, like, O'Malley came out. They got like a few artists who, like, you know, family came out, like, hanging around them, and, like, but the careers didn't kind of, like, actually do what they expected. Yeah. So, like, how do you see your career being I'm like different from theirs.
I mean, like everybody got a position to play, but like shit, mine's gonna be different because I told you, like I got flavor and Diddy Bob, so you know you gonna listen to what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna make you feel it so much till you ain't got no choice but to be like, he different. I gotta listen and tune in on what he's saying.
Like I think your situation, I always speak. I say if it depends on how you play it.
Yeah.
Like, but if you play it like King Von,
Nah, we two different people.
I'm just saying. I ain't talking about how he like the rap. I'm talking about just how people can research the articles about him and different things about that, and it made people believe him more.
Yeah.
So if you kind of like tell your real story and like kind of expose it to that part,
Yeah.
I think that'll work a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Like, everybody got their different routes of music.
Nah, like for sure. Like that's like even if like you Google me, all my stuff gonna come up. Like everything I speak about in the song gonna come up. So like, it's cool up. Like, it ain't nothing like could be fabricated. Like even like you got my shooting with the police. You can see that.
Let me autofocus that. Yeah, you can see a little bit of that.
You got like when I had the riot with the 7 inmates in jail. We burned down we burnt the tit down.
Okay, why you on that?
Right.
How did this even happen? The riot in jail. Like this is about to be an interesting story.
That case closed. So I started it. So I put it in motion because they wasn't letting us out the cell, you know. But you know, shot caller. So it was like, what? You ain't letting us out the cell, boy? You crazy, boy? You need to take baths up here. Pop his cell, hit the computer. Pop his cell. And you know how you be ball fighting with people and they want shit you know. Look, pop his cell, because I remember he was talking buku shit. We whooped him, then whooped another nigga. Then we whooped like 2 deputies, you heard me? And we started a fire. And we tied all the doors up and barricaded that motherfucker. Now we ain't got no real reason for the riot but for that. So when the warden come and all the head people come, they like, you know they gonna come talk to you and try to de-escalate this. So I'm like, nigga, like, he like, what y'all want so we could end this? Man, my little partner said we want some noodles on the store. I said, man, like, let me back in my cell, man. We want some noodles, man. Nigga crazy.
That nigga wanted some noodles.
That nigga wanted some noodles.
Man, my boy was hungry.
Nigga crazy.
Okay, so I see another video of you being in jail actually that you actually enticed. Like, what you had, like, some fucking prison, like, boxing matches going on? What you had going on?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Like I said, shot call, I'm bored in this bitch. Look, everybody fighting this bitch, I'm gonna start jugging all y'all up. So that's what's going on. Like, you know, you fight him. Like, if you buck my word, your ass gonna get airlifted. Like, that's what's going on.
So, like, was y'all betting on the fights and stuff like that?
Nah, it was really for, what they call it? Recreation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so tell us where you see your music career going. I'm like 3 years from now.
3 years from now, man, I gotta make some more music. But when I do, it's gonna most definitely be on some King Von stories type stuff, cause they gonna be like, oh, all right. So this what they gonna research that shit. Oh, all right. He really talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
I'm just proud you're doing the interview, because every time I had to run up the state troopers, it didn't turn out well.
Nah, for sure. And I ain't lying, they was finna scratch my ass the last time I went to jail. Just nothing for them days. Man, they surrounded the car so crucial. I said, oh, boy, we can't even go nowhere. Put your hands up. I said, I don't know how to put my hands up. Man, slam my fucking head on the steering wheel to drag me on the ground. Yeah.
So we also saw a video, you know, you was out there in like Lafayette, you messing with on-site Dita,
Yeah.
and he also came back and picked you up.
Yeah.
So, all right, what your relationship is, like, with him?
That's my brother. Like, that's like my soul brother. Like, it's not even like a relationship. That's like we locked in forever. Like, that's like we don't even count favors. Like, that's how much loyalty like that shit is. Like, whenever you need me. But that been hold me down my whole joke. You're real one.
And also, I'm like, shout out to him because he just signed to Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
So like when you be going to Miami, do you be seeing him out there?
Yeah, we going together. Every move I make, he gonna make. Every move he make, I'm gonna be right there for sure.
Oh, so you about to sign a Birdman too then?
Nah. But nah.
Hey, so when the money right, you ain't gonna sign a Bird?
Man, you know Cash Money CLG. For sure.
So like, you know, even asking that, like being signing or start, like, do you plan on starting your own label?
Man, I really wanted to do that, bro. But I got to finish doing like I don't like the halfway investing stuff. I want to know all the ins and outs, like paperwork wise, if I sign artists, all that. So I'm still researching that type of stuff.
You know, you can always do one on like joint venture, like with your cousin.
Nah,
You got all different things you could do.
we ain't doing all that, brother. We two different men. You do his thing, I do my thing.
Respect that.
Yeah.
Right? And also, I'm like, tell us basically, I'm like, what's next for you? Do you plan on dropping merch, having big features, hooking up with your girl Mulatto?
Malala, if you watching, yeah. But nah, I got some features finna come out, but I don't want to give out the artist and they be like, oh, he capping, you know what I'm saying? But when it hit the fan and drop, you gonna be like, oh yeah, he got some big, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure.
Also, last but not least, tell everyone, I'm like, what can they find you on social media and just other platforms?
91 Big Dog, Instagram, Apple Pay. I'm gonna say Apple Pay, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm on everything.
Think about the jail, JPay, everything.
What? Cash at me right now. But yeah, it's 9WD_Big Dog, BIGDOG.